Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Valerie Priester, the business coach to female life coaches, helping them go from overwhelmed to profits in their coaching business. So I'm here today for our episode of Business by Design. As you know, we're here every Thursday, and it seems that I'm having a bit of technical difficulties with computers and all of that stuff today. My internet's been in and out. So I'm recording this and then actually uploading the recording to YouTube. I tried to do it live on YouTube and it didn't work out quite well. So all is well with that. We're just going to move forward, do what we need to do, right? And so today I want to talk to you about why it's important to identify your ideal client. So, one of the biggest challenges that I see most often in new coaches and even some established coaches is that they try to skip this step. They try to get around narrowing down and really identifying an ideal client, right? A lot of times it's because they have the belief that if I narrow down, they're not going to make as much money, which is not true. You actually end up making more. And then they have the belief that if I narrow down, then I'm not going to be able to help as many people as I want to help, right? That's also not true. You'll be able to help even more people because you have a clearly defined ideal client that you're targeting and that you're talking to in your marketing messages. One of the biggest reasons that I believe you need to make sure that you identify your ideal client is because it makes your marketing so much easier, right? If you're thinking about how do I attract clients? How do I get clients into my business? One of the things that you want to be able to do is make sure that you're speaking to the individuals that you really want to work with. So all of that's included in identifying your ideal client, not just who can pay you, right? Because that's a big thing that I hear all the time too. Well, I'll work with anyone that will pay me. That's not necessarily true, right? As my mother used to say, all money is not good money. So you want to make certain that you have identified the person that you enjoy working with, right? I like to say the person that makes your heart sing when you work with them, right? And not to say that it's a specific person, but the type of person that you work with and how you help them, right? So who you would love to work with and who you know you can help, right? Given your skill set, your experience, your expertise, right? The area that you specialize in, all of that, making sure that you are targeting that person. And when you do that, again, it makes it so much easier for you to attract those individuals, right? Think about it. If you're using Facebook ads, Google ads, any type of paid advertising, the more that you can target in on the specific type of person or groups of people that you want to target, the more effective and cost effective your marketing is going to be, right? If you say, I want to work with women, I want to help women, right? I want to help women to live a better life or find their purpose or whatever the case may be, but you're just saying women, that is too broad. You need to narrow that down. You really need to think about, well, what segment of women do I want to help? Do I want to help single moms? Do I want to help divorcees, right? What is it or who is it that I want to help? And how do I want to help them? All of that helps you to really define who your ideal client is, right? And what I know to be true is effective marketing is when you can speak in your marketing message and your potential clients can self-identify and say, she's the one that I need to work with, right? I know that Valerie's the one that I need to work with. Why? Because she's speaking to me. She is talking about the things that I'm challenged with, that I'm struggling with, right? The things that I'm dealing with in my day-to-day life, or that one thing that is most urgent for me to solve. She's talking about that. So I know that she's the one that I need to work with because she can help me, right? That's the response that you want to get from your messaging that you're putting out there. And you're not going to be able to get that if you're trying to put a message out that just, is too broad and it's trying to cover every woman, right? Because it's not necessarily every woman that you want to work with. And not every woman is your ideal client, right? So getting really super clear on your ideal client and understanding and knowing how you can help them is going to help you with your marketing messaging, right? And help you with your marketing budget. So you're not spending tons of money trying to attract the people that you really want to work with, right? So identifying your ideal client is your first step. Before you look at, creating content, creating programs, services, webinars, master classes, challenges, any of that, you need to make certain that you have identified the ideal client so that when you create these things, you can create them to solve the problems that that individual segment of people are dealing with and they want a solution to. Okay, that's your first step. All right, so that is Business by Design for today. I hope that this has helped. If you want me to talk about a specific subject, be sure to leave a comment below. I will love to talk about what you need help with. And if you need help identifying your ideal client, right, just sign up for your very own private 2.5 hour VIP quick start strategy session. We can get super clear on who your ideal client is and create a actionable step-by-step plan that you can implement to be able to reach and attract your ideal client, right? So that you can start getting clients in your business. That's what I'm here for. All right, we'll see you next week. Remember to join me back here next Thursday, 2 p.m. Central Time, for another episode of Business by Design. And remember, designing your victory is a choice. Start to create today the business and the life that you desire. We'll see you next week. Bye now.